Here is a prototype using Replete to address a problem in that the speed at which teams are moving means user testing can get left behind or seen as a bottleneck. This functional app tries to alleviate that. Here we're looking at the canvas view in Replete, which is the tool I used, some of the logic MD, some actual wireframes about some design thinking about what this app should be, and then we'll jump in and see it in action. Essentially, it's for teams to queue up shell or candidate user testing sessions that are tied to business metrics that are AI assisted. And let's take a look at it now. So we encourage teams to submit a shell test. They can drop in a Figma or any hosted, even an AI-driven prototype. Here's where the agent kicks in when the user adds some input and context. You can see it's classifying it, it's analyzing that, and trying to bring up the pirate metric along with a suggested KPI. So that's tying user testing to business outcomes. That's then submitted with a little bit of feedback, a bit of excitement there for that particular user. Okay, in the approvers view, which is human approval in the loop, we can see that this test has suggested a screener question. It's got some context. It's got a scenario, a target audience, a KPI, and the AARRR customer lifecycle. From the approver's point of view, we have some spend controls here. Somebody has to answer as to where the testing is going. This is to help get a good view and make sure your testing is spread across different parts of the customer lifecycle, such as retention, activation, and whatnot. You can see recently suggested tests as well as tests in a table that are queued up by their status, whether they're approved or pending. So this is the approver's view. It could be the same user, but gives a manager an overview of what we're queuing up to get tested. You can also see that we also have different states, which can be reverted, pending, approved, or dismissed. But now we're going to see actually to spin this up. And what's important here is that we have the customer lifecycle tag is actually part of the name. We're going to click that. I want it to API across to UserBrain, which is an AI assisted user testing platform. They test with humans, but the tasks are created through AI. Here we can see I've made it easy to copy and paste across since we couldn't API in. We can see that our app has created a UserBrain task creation prompt, which is helpful again, so our teams don't have to be staring at a blank canvas. If we hit that, we'll see that it takes the AI generated prompt from the user testing intake app, and it's created a mix of quant and qual. So very much quicker and less painful than even scrubbing up a Jira ticket. This is about helping teams to move at pace in a controlled way and keep them business focused. Okay, so it's created the tasks in UserBrain, and we have some more options here, such as demographics. And again, our AI has given us some information on that, and we can see that it's United Kingdom. So we can plug that in as well. And this is really about moving very fast, but in a controlled way. So testing and research is not seen as a bottleneck. You can see there in UserBrain, we have an option to add a screener, and our app agent has suggested we do need a screener, so we can drop that in again without teams having the cognitive friction of what should our screener be. Here's the very simple answers. We save that off, and then it tells you how many testers are ready to go. And that's the test really on UserBrain, or it could be with the correct field mapping. It could be any other user testing platform. Essentially, back in our app, we can see that that test is now ready to go. We can have a view for active tests, and then again, our dashboard with spend controls and top level metrics about what's going on.